Saudia Cement.
रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा।
Introducing the TV's Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको the best.
We've had to send out a search party for the left arm spinners in Nepal. There's usually so many of them. They bowl every second over, but we finally see Kushal Malla come in and bowl some left arm spin. Nothing in the ODIs from either Sushan Bari or Sagar Dakal. It's going to be the all-rounder. He's a very economical action. He's very accurate. And I think he's an out-and-out all-rounder. So good to see the youngster given his chance with the ball.
Yes, he's pretty accurate. Starting on the first delivery, right in the slot. Not having anything to the batter to free his arms. Because Malaysia is 3 runs away. But really, Malla should be going slight bit of quick through the air. If you can take some quick wickets here.
Certainly been an aggressive start from Zubaidi. He's looked basically to attack almost everything, particularly strong on the leg side. And look at that strike rate, 32 off 14 deliveries. It's almost directly the opposite for the Malaysian captain. They've combined nicely, nearly a 50 partnership. And it's come in pretty good time. Yesterday they only lost 3 wickets, didn't see much of the Malaysian middle order.
Yes, and it's exactly the same spot, same surface, which was utilised for 2 ODIs. Lots of runs were there. So over 1,000 runs, and you can expect like some more runs here. In T20 version of 4. Yes, we can clearly see that the first delivery, even Marindeep Singh dragged on. I think that after that, the bowlers, they've been going too wide, back of length, given too much time to the batter to settle down. That's why you can see that they have been very comfortable now.
Golden just skidded on and Faiz's stay. It was a turgid one at the crease. He was finally trying to get something going. The perfect angle, no real spin, just maybe hitting the shiny side of the ball. And the big hoik across the line wasn't a good one, and the crowd are up in a buzz. That's the second wicket to fall.
Yes, a good delivery. Slightly skidding on this time, and there he was there. So Ahmed Zubaidi goes for 32. Those 16 runs, 48 for 1, Malaysia.
Yeah, one more look at the wicket here. It was actually Zubaidi, apologies. It is Zubaidi who's been dismissed. He's gone for 32. Clean ball by Malla. It's 49 for 2. Lefty.
Introducing the TV's Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको the best. Saudia Cement.
अपोलो पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने रङ छान्नुहोस्।
Side Aziz to the crease. 47 off. Arif Sheikh is coming into the attack. Maybe a bit of a surprise given how well Kushal Malla bowled his first over. Why has Sandeep Lamachani changed it and gone to medium pace?
I think the way we did see in spinners that they've been keeping themselves with the variations. I think that Sandeep is trying to change his variation in the pace as well, so that he can might be deceive the batters with some of the pace variations. And let's see if it's maybe working for them. And I think that's why he's been taking lots of experiments to take some quick wickets.
Arif Sheikh, certainly a part-time bowler, just 3 T20I wickets to his name. He can be expensive as well, so you might just see one over of Sheikh here. Maybe it's just to keep the batters off their rhythm, and I suppose with the left-handed side Aziz at the crease, maybe trying to protect Malla from the left-hander. Not giving us a wide, very close to that wide guideline.
Yes, I think so that Arif should be going slightly more towards offside, like middle and off. Might be he's not trying hard to get a slip there, though that we did see that earlier on. The ball has been dancing a bit. They have got one fielder from offside towards on at square leg, who's been running there at back foot point.
Dilip Nath with the gloves, the debutant. Down the track, as we so often saw yesterday from Aziz. Brilliant fielding. He's such a live wire, Dipender Singh Airi. I don't think he's been happy with me saying that CJ Amini's the best fielder in the associate game. He wants to prove me wrong and say, no, Lenny, I'm up there. I'm number one. I'm above Amini.
Yes, exactly. In 30 yards, you need to have your best fielders right on their toes. And what we did witness here, the ball directly showing the stumps, and the crowd was up. This is really electrifying.
Pulled into the deep, going to be running. May well be 4. Misfield. Poor piece of work from Havash Bahar. He's ended up running it in fact. I think he thought that he wasn't going to get there, so he sprinted almost head down. Hasn't picked up the line of the ball. Has ended up just deflecting this one onto the rope.
Excellent hit. Slightly on the back of length. And look at that, he's been choosing it. Long chase, but overrun, slipped, and resulting that 4 runs.
He was never stopping the second there. They were always getting back for 2, so it might have been better just taking his time and understanding that boundary going to Aziz, the left-hander. Slower ball, change of pace, guided down.
जस्ता पाता जीवन भर को भरोसा
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट
Airi will continue. I think this is a case of matchups. The off spinner to the left-hander is the reason that Kushal Malla has come out despite taking that big wicket of Zubaydi. The aggressive opener for 32 off just 15 deliveries.
Better line, because here you've been slightly quick. If the batter is going to play you like a sweep shot, you might be hitting on pads and can get him, trap in front of the wickets.
Clever bowling from Airi. He's turned himself from what I would describe as a bit of a part-time off-spinner into more of an out-and-out all-rounder, a full three-dimensional cricket. We often speak about just how brilliant his fielding is. His batting's getting better and better. Made an ODI century a few days ago. His bowling, it's cunning, it's canny, it's quite effective, and he varies his pace really cleverly. He's causing all sorts of problems, particularly to the Malaysian skipper, who's going nowhere at the moment. 18 off 30.
Yes, you're right. He's using his mind well, Dipender Singh, and I think so that if he can go like another skipping delivery in front of middle stump.
Again, clever use of the angles, the pace. He's delivering from different parts of the crease. encouraging the batter to hit to the parts of the ground where he has clever cricket. Very wise young man. You're right on the money. Right now, Faiz Ahmed needs to look at his innings. He's chewed up over a quarter of the balls.
RTR 204V
नेपाल में नवीन प्रविधि द्वारा उत्पादित जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा गैल्वा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवन भर को भरोसा।
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट।
Tribhuvan, a reason for your success.
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर, मेरो हिरो कति प्यारो, अरु पनि होला राम्रो, तर पनि मेरै हिरो प्यारो। पहाडेर ओहो तर कति सुन्दर हाम्रो, बाधा भने कति हो, त्यसैले हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर नै बाधा भने कति हो, त्यसैले हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर नै प्यारो।
नेपालको अति लोकप्रिय मोटरसाइकल हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर। नेपालको अति लोकप्रिय मोटरसाइकल हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर। A reason for your success. Tribhuvan,
रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा।
So far so good, Malaysia. So far so good, targets on the cards, and I've got such an commentary box. Targets on the cards. Welcome and hope you're loving these moments as spectators. Welcome and rushing in, loving these moments. 19 and 32 Spain, they're rushing in. The two scores, 19 and 32 is Faiz, who is still there in the centre. Two scores, 19 for Faiz, who is still there in the centre. Trying hard to do something extraordinary. Two bowlers hard to take something extraordinary. Two bowlers, which is Kushal Mala. Take 1 wicket for each. Karan Casey and Kushal Mala
continues. Wide this time. Sandeep Lamisani continues. Stretching here for umpire Devendra Subedi. This time. Stretching here for umpire Devendra Subedi. It's in fact Buddhi Bahadur Pradhan, who is a very experienced umpire. Buddhi Bahadur Pradhan, who is a very experienced umpire. This was a straight one. Chopped on, but lucky that the ball did not carry on to the stumps. This time from Sandeep. Lucky that the ball did not carry on to the stumps. Very good afternoon, from Sandeep.
It's a very good afternoon.
A very good afternoon, Ajay.
Googly can walk here. It's a very good afternoon. I think so that Googly can walk here. Look at that. So a couple of Googlies. Bit of low continuity. But a couple of Googlies with a continuity.
Sharp turn this time. It was leg break. Sharp turn this time. It was leg break for Captain Vaz. Lucky you'll have to say this time for Captain Vaz. Just tentative and fused bat out on the line. Just tentative and fused. Turned really sharply. Line of the ball away from Madev. Turned really sharply. Away from Madev.
Slip should be
and for a boundary.
Slip should be slightly a bit more towards his right. The way the ball has landed, I think so. Couple of or a half step there towards his right would have been a good catch.
Leg break again. I'm sure Ahmed Faiz is now expecting a googly. That's what happens with the leg spinners, isn't it? It's very difficult to pick through their actions, and Sandeep is very deceptive with his action. If there is one that comes in sharp, it will be difficult for Ahmed Faiz to defend. Runs this one really hard. Not a very quick runner between the wickets, Ahmed, but makes it.
Well, spinner is on, so the fielder's in 30 yards. They need to be almost 4 or 5 steps inside 30 yards. To me, I think they have been standing right onto the 30 yards line. That's why they've been able to get some quick single. They squeezed it, stole it in fact, that single.
So 6 runs off the first 4 deliveries. Syed scored 47 yesterday. Oh, this is lucky. Should have been a better effort from keeper Dilip Nath. And this will be 4 runs.
And that edged, I think so, because the umpire hasn't given any sort of signal that is off the bat. Look at that, came down the track, yes, edged away. Deflection was there. That's why the keeper couldn't go through to collect that ball. Runs away for 4.
Boundaries in this over for Malaysia, but they'll take it. 10 runs already of 5 deliveries. Sandeep Lamisani, shorter one this time, pulls it. No proper connection, just a single to his name there for Syed. And that's the end of the 11th over. 73 for 2.
Ready? Ready?
रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा।
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर, मेरो हिरो कति प्यारो अरु पनि।
Today, similar kind of a start, cautious in the first half of their innings, and then they can go aggressive in the second half. Syed and Faiz, they put a partnership yesterday as well. That's exactly what they need to do from here.
Yes, and to me, Tinder Singh, he's doing a good job. 2 overs into his 3rd one, 7 runs. He deserves a wicket here, because so far he has bowled well, wicket to wicket, and I think so. If he can keep keeping himself with a consistent at that line, I think that he will be able to get wickets. But if, like we would see that wicket on the very first delivery, that Nepal should have been attacking some more, like a couple of more catching positions nearby, situation would have been more different by this time.
To the fielder. Good fielding, brilliant fielding. But also you'll have to applaud the counter-attack from the Malaysian side. They did not get stuck because they lost that wicket off the first delivery. Virendip Singh, the man in form, was dismissed, but they kept on attacking the Nepali bowlers. They got that massive 16 runs over from Sompal. 4 deliveries, brilliant from Dipender Singh Aidi.
Yes, impressive bowling. Excellent done. Now the pressure is there on the batter. Might be trying to do something extraordinary on next 2 deliveries and can make mistake.
Oh, wicket! Just what Ejaz was wishing for Dipender Singh Aidi. He deserved a wicket and he's got a wicket. Pressure. Pressure has outdone Syed. Another man in form dismissed.
Yes, excellent catch and good thinking. They have got shot mid-wicket there. So he was unable to keep the ball, kept the ball down. And Syed Aziz departs here. And there you go. Smartly reducing the pace, going on to the pads, trapped him. Beautiful. Excellent captaincy here by Sandeep and superb bowling by Dipender Singh. He really deserved that wicket. Well done. So another departs. Malaysia a wicket with regular intervals now. So it's 3rd down for 73.
Hero, super splendor.
नेपालको अति लोकप्रिय मोटरसाइकल हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर,
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्वा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवन भरको भरोसा।
रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा।
Batting performance though, 3 wickets for him. That's what got him the man of the match. He'll be facing Dipender Singh Aidi, who was bowled 4 deliveries followed by a wicket. 1 for 7 in 2.5. This is already a brilliant bowling performance from Dipender Singh Aidi. Not a massive turner of the cricket ball, right arm off spinner, but he can come back with the angle. He can vary the pace. Very strong arms this man has. And he's taken that important wicket for his team. Go on this time. Poked at it. Fortunately for him, it did not take an edge, and this is a maiden over. What an over for Dipendra Singh idea. Maiden wicket in the T20 International. That's the end of the 12th. 73 for 2.
Introducing the TVS Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट
अपोलो पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने रङ छान्नुहोस्
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार
And Malaysia now, not the kind of line Sandeep Lamisani should be looking to bowl. They've got the important wicket. The runs have dried off. A maiden in T20. 36 deliveries now already faced by Ahmed Faz. 37 with that, and he's just at 24. He has almost taken 1/3 of the whole innings of Malaysia. It's a 120 ball innings. You'll have to remember that, Captain. That's played up in the air and gone. This will be an ugly looking scorecard for Ahmed Faz as he has been dismissed for 24 of 38 deliveries. This is what pressure can do, and this is what pressure has done here for Malaysia. Runs were not coming easy. Faz took too many deliveries, the captain. He had to go after this full delivery from Sandeep and could not connect it. Eventually got pulled out to an excellent catch from Kusal Malla. What a beautiful catch as well. Misery, misery, misery to Malaysia.
Yes, excellent catch, Kushal. The ball was dipping in front of him. And what a wonderful he has taken here. So 4th down, Malaysia.
Introducing the TVS Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्वा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवन भरको भरोसा
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर मेरो हिरो कत
So Ahmed Azim is the new man in. 2 new batsmen for Malaysia here. Niadi strikes it really well. In fact, good enough for a boundary. Found the gap perfectly this time, and a much needed boundary for Malaysia. They were getting stuck at nowhere. 7 dot deliveries in the previous 10 balls. This boundary was exactly what Doctor ordered for Malaysia.
Yes, that over has created a bit of the pressure on Malaysia. So they will have to go another dot delivery. So it happens when you're blocking the runs of any batter. He should be trying hard to get some new spaces, new places, and can make mistakes in pursuing that. Smiley face. Excellent man he is, Mr. Vinod.
Now Sandeep Lamisani. It looks a different scorecard for a bowler if you pick up a wicket, isn't it? Oh, beautiful delivery. Conventional leg break this time too, and Sandeep has been bowling more of leg break than the googlies.
Yes, and I think that this has been for the very first time that I'm looking Sandeep. He's holding the ball well. The ball has been in his fingers, and he's allowing the ball to turn here, and he's happy. Look at the body language.
Shorted this time, sharp again. Nepali bowlers all over the Malaysian batsmen right now. 5 runs off this over from Sandeep takes the score to 78 for 4.
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर मेरो हिरो कति अरु पनि होला राम्रो तर पनि मेरै हिरो प्यारो पहाड हेर ओहो तराई कति सुन्दर हाम्रो बाधा भने कति हो
Though he's young at international level, he'll surely be having a good platform to show his skills, what he has got under his belt at domestic circuit.
Offering the flight this time. Just a single. Defender Singh already has bowled excellently well today. 1 for 10 of 3.3. Has been very economical, got that important wicket as well. The Nepali dugout fairly relaxed. Economical got that important wicket as well. The Nepali dugout fairly relaxed. Azim and Servin. Shorter one this time. Lucky Dipender Singh ID that the ball did not carry all the way. He's varying his length really well, Dipender Singh ID. He can vary the pace too. Has got that stock delivery which comes in with the arm, quite sharp. Still cannot break the shackle.
Well, Sachin, to me, that looking on to the Malaysian batters, I think so. They are trying to play some boundaries, which has not been a need of time. I think rotation here will surely work for them for 3 or 4 overs. Keep the wickets in hand, just go above 100 runs, then fly. Because here, if they've been kept themselves like playing big hits,
The best Saurya Cement.
रंगीन बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा.
Introducing the TVS Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट.
अपोलो पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने.
So Avinash Bora, the toe breaker, has been brought back into the attack, conceded only 7 runs off his first over. Now the plan is clear. Sandeep Lamisani wants Avinash Bora to bowl the last 3 of 6 overs. 6.07 is the run rate of Malaysia. I don't think that would be enough. A good shot this time. This will be a much needed boundary towards the leg side for Malaysia. Azim scoring that boundary for his team.
yes, he can bat. The way that ball was drifting down the leg side, he availed that pace and played with that, and opportunity was there for him. He can go line. Yes, he knew that there is a space, gap is there. He properly availed it, and Sandeep has got one man, I think so, towards onside, a long leg, and fine leg was pretty square. I think that should be more finer. The pace, what Avinash has got.
Tries to pull it this time. Azim not connecting, not happy with himself. Interestingly, the long off fielder has been brought into the circle now for the left-hander. So Avinash Bora, if he bowls anything that's full, and if he misses the Yorker, Azim can look to go over the long off fielder. I think Nepal would be happy with this situation right now. They'd want to contend Malaysia to a score of anywhere below 140, isn't it?
down the wicket. He was trying to go somewhere on the top. Yes, I think so. Like we're looking on the surface, 180, 170 is really a good one. But to me, that if I have got the intentions that both of these two batters, they are trying to go over the wicket, like trying to have a big heaves, which has not been a requirement because you have got 4 runs. You can run like another 5 deliveries, 5 runs, you can get 9 runs. That should be intelligent batting.
Good comeback after conceding a boundary in the first delivery. This is a close appeal. Umpire Kirtipur shakes his head. Leg by signal. So it will be interesting to see in the replay if the ball was too high.
Yes, I think so. There was a slight bit of height. That should be the matter. Otherwise, that was right in front of the stumps. He has gone cross, but lucky enough to be there.
Not a tall man, Azim, right? Hit his thigh bad. Would have missed the off stump. Would have gone over off stump probably. That's what the man who matters thinks. And Malaysia 90 for 4. Looking to accelerate. Just over 6 and over. The run rate. It's for 1 from Avinash Bora. So 6 runs or 5 deliveries. I think this is again being another good over for Nepal.
Yes, exactly. This has been a bit intelligent. Because a couple of overs ago we did see that batters, they were trying to go hairy-fairy or could have lost their wicket in that pursuit, chasing those kind of outside deliveries. But this is better. Just you have got the boundary in the first delivery, go for the single and double.
Pulls it. No connection. Fortunately for Azim, the ball has landed in no man's land. Small slip for Kushal, but no harm done eventually, and that's the end of the 15th. 92 for 4. And there's a change in the comment box.
Beautiful scenes here at the TU International Cricket Ground. We get these stunning drone shots, and huge credit must go to our Kirtipur TV team. Doing a wonderful job down, not just in the control room, but also up in the skies. So this is from the Chobar Dada, the Chobar Hills, that you're getting that view. And there's the batting card so far. Zubaydi, who opened up, probably the only one to really score at anything like a strike rate that he should have. And 7 bowlers used so far. Just the one over, surprisingly, for Kushal Malla. That's, I think, because the left-handers have been in. Pick of the bowlers for me, Dipender Singh Airi. Sampal Kami will continue now from the pavilion end. We'll replace Dipender Singh Airi. We've got Parambra Dahal with me for the first time as the batters consider an overthrow. They won't take it. Parambra.
Some ball into his third over. The first one was very expensive. Made a good comeback in the second one.
Picked up into the leg side. Protection out there. And for Malaysia, after the highs of yesterday, it's always difficult, the emotions of probably the biggest win in their history, to back it up and put in another big performance against the hosts, who are probably the tournament favourites, the highest ranked of the 3 teams. They've been just a little under par, a little bit flat perhaps.
Back-to-back cricket matches for Malaysia. Possibilities of fatigue as well, Andrew. The crowd out there, beautiful shot from our drone squad.
It's going to be jumping in there later when the run chase begins. Big strike into the leg side. Deep square leg, nestles underneath it. And put it down. Oh, that's a poor drop. That should have been held. Kushal Malla, of all people as well. He's got big hands, the young man. And that immediately from the reaction. And it's a life for Sharvin Muniandi. Now this young man at the crease, keep your eyes on him as well. One of the 4 new young players brought into this squad. There's the fans, they love their little moment on the TV. Got a bit of a break second innings. Do you think I should get up there and get into the action, or is it going to be too dangerous for me, Paramba? What do you think?
They absolutely love you here, Andrew. They'll love to have you amongst them.
I'm not sure the police will be too happy if I go up again. They were a bit concerned the other day, weren't they? Big hit attempted again. Good bowling from Cammy. It's the change-ups. And yeah, this youngster, the left-hander, being told by the Malaysian backroom team that he's the one to watch. Keep our eyes on him, because he's got lots of talent. We saw him with his left arm spin yesterday. Didn't get to bat yesterday. He's just 20 years of age. Amy Sani, the team manager, said he's the one with the biggest future of all of our youngsters. And great to see Malaysia backing youth here, just like the home side are. And it's a big step up to international level, and Sampal Kami's bowled a very good over there. 2 runs from it, 16 gone, 94 for 4.
अरू पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने रङ छान्नुहोस्.
Introducing the TVS Apache RTR 204V, engineered to adapt.
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्वा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवन भरको भरोसा.
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर.
नेपालको अति लोकप्रिय मोटरसाइकल हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट.
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्वा प्लस जस्ता.
Nepali cricket, the golden boy as I've christened him. And a few numbers for you here. You know I love a stat, Paramba. He's just taken a 66th T20I wicket. It's now a 21st consecutive innings in which he's picked up at least 1 wicket. And the track big hit attempted. It could be another one for him. Of course it is. That's what Sandeep Lamachani was born to do. He was born to take wickets for his country. And he's born to have a bit of fun with the opposition. Gives him a pat on the back. He's outthought Sharvin Mudiyandi. And it's yet another wicket for him. His second. Malaysia have lost their 5th.
Great way to begin his last over for this match. In the replay. Here we go. Sandeep wanted to go back. Sharvin was not able to make the ideal connection.
Good catch from Kushal Bertel. That spells the end for Sharvin Mudiyandi. He's dismissed for 9. Malaysia slide further, 94 for 5.
67th T20 international wicket for Nepal skipper.
बनाउनुहोस् आफ्नो जिन्दगी अपोलो पेन्ट्सको साथमा.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट.
The TVS Apache RTR 204V.
उदयपुरको चुनढुङ्गाबाट तयार.
So 5 wickets down, and plenty of problems for Malaysia today with their batting. Just never quite got going, with the exception of their opener Zubaidi. And it's Anil Hafiz to the crease, who was at the non-strikers end. He's now come on to strike. Amir Azim continues left-hand batting, and Hafiz off the mark with a couple. Good running. It's well weighted to the edge of the 30-yard circle. Might get a third. They won't. Dismissed. He's moved into the top 20. In the world of wicket takers, Shakib Al Hasan on top of that list. But he's up there with some big names: Rashid Khan, Lasith Malinga, Shahid Afridi, Umar Gul, Adil Rashid, Mohammad Nabi. Brilliant bowlers in there. But listen to this stat. All of those bowlers in the top 20, in fact anyone in the top 50 in the world of T20I wicket takers. He is the lowest average. That's how big a threat he possesses. Second on that list, Rashid Khan. Two of my favourite cricketers anywhere in the world. Two brilliant leg spinners who are masters of their art. Fielding, as always. Looking excellent in the field.
Good stop.
Some bit of turn for Sandeep. 5 balls in his last over. It's been a beautiful over. Only 3 runs given so far. One more time. Tries the cheeky shot. End of the 17th over. Malaysia 97 runs for the loss of 5 wickets.
Engineered to adapt.
Over there he is, the captain. 2 for 27 for him today. Excellent figures again. Continues to just take wickets with such consistency. It's a huge asset to have in any team, and he'll continue to grow into his role as captain. Remember, he's still a very young man. He's just 21 years of age. It feels like he's been around for an eternity. If you think about spinners tending to get to their peak in their late 20s, early 30s, you'd have to think the sky really is the limit for Sandeep Lamachani. Here comes Bahara. Pumped into the leg side and nicely struck. And I think it's Lamachani himself who couldn't cut it off. He's going to get a boundary. And 100 finally comes up in the 18th over.
A much needed welcome boundary for Malaysia.
For Sandeep Lamachani. Here comes Bahara. Pumped into the leg side and nicely struck.
The intent was clear, and Muhammad Amir probably should have been saved out there, the boundary.
I think the issue was Lamachani wasn't right on the rope. He should have been. He'd crept in 4 or 5 yards, or maybe he never actually quite got out there. Nicely bowled right into the block hole in this leg stump. I think this will be leg buys. That's exactly what the standing umpire, Jurgis Subedi, will signal. Good bowling. Dilip Nath's got a smile on his face. Nice to see him get his first T20I cap, presented with that before play.
Avinash Bora himself has been delivering for the captain whenever he's been put on. Would be looking to pick another wicket for Nepal out here. Malaysia, in relative comparison to
Bahara, Karen KC and probably some Palkami will be the 3 to close things out. This has been the best bowling performance of the four internationals we've seen so far from the Nepali side. The 2 ODIs followed up by the 2 T20I appearances now.
The previous 2 matches of this T20 series, Andrew? Batting first and then winning. Apparently, that is going to change.
Well, don't predict anything too much. A good quick single. Run through coming off the inside edge. There's always a twist, there's always a turn in associate cricket. Get to the end of the 18th. It's 104 for 5.
उदयपुर को चुनढुङ्गाबाट तैयार गरिएको द बेस्ट सौर्य सिमेन्ट
अपोलो पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने रङ छान्नुहोस्।
मेरो हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर
नेपालको अति लोकप्रिय मोटरसाइकल हिरो सुपर स्प्लेन्डर।
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्भा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवनभरको भरोसा।
Back live with you now. In fact, what we've ended up having, it wasn't the over, and there was one ball to go. The umpires had to check that, and it's going to find a wicket for Avanesh Bahara from his final delivery of his third over. Full straight right into the block hole. That's what he's known for. Probably going to go on a leg stump, but a pretty fair decision.
Was slowly dancing down the track.
अपोलो पेन्ट्सको कुनै पनि नजिकको स्टोरमा गएर आफूलाई मन पर्ने रङ छान्नुहोस्।
The TV is Apache RTR 204V.
जगदम्बा सुपर साइन तथा ग्याल्भा प्लस जस्ता पाता जीवनभरको भरोसा।
Introduce
Malaysia in all sorts of trouble here, Andrew.
Yeah, the keeper batter Amar Zudi to the crease. It's just been an innings. Of his 4 overs. Slower ball immediately picked up into the leg side. It'll just be one. I think the 120 or so that Malaysia will end up with is miles short of par on this good batting wicket.
Particularly interested in that over of Kushal Mullah. He only got 1 over, gave away 3 runs and picked the crucial wicket.
And he's checking on the welfare, the well-being of Amar Zudi, because this was a bit quick for him, and it's come right off the top of the helmet. I think he's going to be okay, but he should rightly go through the concussion protocol. On comes the physio now. Sharp bouncer from Karen KC, very well bowled.
Sure. That must be. At times it gets very serious when the ball strikes. We've had this incident before in cricket as well.
Yeah, and of course.
I'm falling in love.
पोखरको दाना दाँतैले फोर्दै खानैको बाला हातैले सोर्दै
But Karen Casey has a hat-trick, and he might have another wicket as well. Yeah, too easy. Rohit Paudal's an excellent fielder. He's never going to drop that. And this Malaysian innings is going from bad to worse, sadly, in the latter stages. Wickets falling with great regularity. This time, Marzudi, who's been schooled on the helmet by a short bouncer, has been dismissed. A good running catch. Malaysia lose their 7th.
Losing wickets at quick intervals.
Malaysian innings, it's stuttering like a car that needs a heavy service.
Sandeep must be very happy for losing the toss. And like you mentioned, Andrew, earlier, Nepal would have bowled first anyway.
Yeah, the toss was absolutely irrelevant.
Over. Be careful. Be careful. Coming over. Coming over. Coming over around. Over. Coming right arm over the wicket.
Avinash Bahara is going to close out the final over of this first innings. We're in game number 3 of the SkyExchange.net Nepal Tri-Nation Series, powered by Dafa News, and the hosts are looking to take a big lead on top of the table. 108 for 7 after the 19th. Bahara has one job here, and that's to keep that target under 120, make it less than run a ball that the home side will need to chase.
The second of the 7 bowlers to complete the 4-over quota out here of Avinash Bahara, given away 21 runs before this.
Difficult bounce. Bahara is under less pressure than the other day, and as a consequence he's executing brilliantly. That's 3 consecutive deliveries right into the block hole.
A good final over this is turning out to be for Nepal. No boundaries in it so far, and it should be very concerning for Malaysia. These was well placed as well, but let's see.
It's not a case of whether or not the batter made his ground. He clearly didn't, but did Bahara have control over the ball, or did he drop it? I think so 2 deliveries left for Malaysia to get something, one last bit of momentum. They'll need a boundary off this final ball surely, but even Anul Hafiz hasn't been able to find any timing. It's going to be a spinner to the crease, big smile on his face. Pavandeep Singh, can he find something on the last ball? That's pretty poor. That sums up the innings really. Get a single but no more, and it's smiles on the faces of the home side, the captain, the bowlers, every one of them. They've been outstanding, and Malaysia limp to a feeble, pretty paltry 112 for 8. They've been thoroughly outplayed in the first innings. Ball bat anything.
प्राथमिकता अधिकांश स्थानीय तह 5 वर्षसम्म पनि पाठ्यक्रम बनाउन असफल 60% पालिकामा स्थानीय विषयको पढाइ नै हुन सकेन